so much easier to help someone else with their life. You can't really fail at someone else's life. Today, I'm back at my ex's apartment to take out more of what's mine. A few boxes, a few objects, a few pieces of a life that I wasn't ready to take back until now. I left them behind intentionally at my ex's to make me feel at home when I spent time there. On paper, this is just decluttering, but I think I'm really trying to answer a harder question. After a 20-year marriage, how do you know what still belongs to you? I've spent the last 30 years helping to set up other people's lives. His business, my mom and my grandfather's work, helping a friend move, a friend's website. It's the softer side of being judgy. 20 years certainly doesn't fit into one room. Getting divorced was not a light decision for me, and the whole process was more like an excavation over a number of years. As a result of the pandemic, we sold a house in the Mid-Hudson Valley, and at that point, we got rid of a ton of stuff. It also teased apart our deed and assets, so we could just focus on the relationship and see if there was something that we could salvage. We moved to California and really thought it was a fresh start. But there were also casualties. We carried objects toward a future that didn't quite happen. The balcony furniture was an attempt at redoing something sweet we only had in California. The dining room table was no longer a priority for the four of us to try to share a meal. The unnecessary dressers, now replaced by built-ins at the Midtown location. Each one belonged to a version of our old life. I took those, and my ex was kind enough to help me get them up here to this apartment. And so hopefully that's going to help me organize my situation here, sharing a room with my daughter. My daughter is staying with me right now, and so there's two of those, and hopefully that'll help us kind of sort out some things and organize. But, it's a process. Although it might look crazy that we do so much moving, I actually think in a weird way, it really helped us kind of downsize a lot of stuff and work through this slowly. Teasing apart our 20-year marriage it's kind of a big deal for me. Of course, my ex was part of all that, so how do you let that person go? Or does it linger in the leftover objects? This was a wedding gift from a marriage that maybe should have stayed as lovers. It represents passion and innocence, the hope of having it all. I could not have possibly imagined the joy that having children would bring me. Yet that chapter seems like a dream. This one is filled with quotes that I saved from Zoe's baby shower. It's not that I feel sad anymore. I just feel empty, like settling dust. But this stairwell holds multiple versions of me. The risk taker, the adventurer, the one who left and came back. But those parts of me, the ones who took risks, the ones that didn't know yet what couldn't be done, they lived in this stairwell, and I walked by them so many times.
In the quiet of the night, my head's going so loud. It sounds just like a party. Thoughts spin around like shadows they cast. I'm an overthinker, lost in my mind. I'm always searching for answers I'll never find. That's every moment.
By the way, something that doesn't get conveyed through the video is the smell right now in Central Park as opposed to the other parts of New York City. It's incredible. It's just like honeysuckle everywhere in the park.
So I can finally breathe. Thoughts spin around like shadows they cast. Each choice I make, caught in a cycle, can't catch a break. Wish that I could just turn on like a switch in my brain so I can finally breathe. Thoughts spin around like shadows they cast. I'm an overthinker, lost in my mind. I'm always searching for answers I'll never find. That's every moment. Every choice I make, caught in a cycle, can't catch a break. Ooh, maybe one day and I'll pay attention to myself. I'd rather pay attention.
Are there forgotten parts of you that you wish you could find?
Lost in my mind. I'm always searching for answers I'll never find. That's every moment. Every choice
I think I need to find out what happened to the girl who was fierce and unapologetic.